It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor, won't you be mine? Whoa, did that get out of tune quickly. I wanted to do a quick vlog from in this absolutely awesome build. This is the video game store in my latest or upcoming map. I'm calling it a Minecraft vignette. Which is basically a short story, and I want to do two things in this video from inside this video game store here. Firstly, I want to thank Cavolta and Unlikely Waffle for decorating this store, but also helping me to build this amazing, awesome neighborhood. And I want to talk a little bit about the future of the vignettes, and I also want to talk about the future of my YouTube channel. Don't worry, not going anywhere. As you know, or as you should know, I have a 60-minute map competition that I will be playing maps in February. This map should be out next weekend. I am in the final testing and tweaking mode. I'm going to possibly send it to a couple friends this week, so maybe sometime around the 16th, Saturday the 16th of January. And then my plan is to do a second and a third vignette map set in this same neighborhood, the same cityscape. And each of these will be a separate story about a different set of characters with a different plot, possibly a different time frame in the city. Or they may all be in the same timeline, not sure yet. I have some different ideas, and I think for those of you who play these vignettes, the series of maps, the series of stories, a couple different times, I think you're going to find, if you play a couple of these vignettes, I think you're going to start to find that they are, there's a certain charm about building in the same world, having multiple timelines in the same world. It's really quite cool. And then I'm going to have something special. So my goal is to get 3 of these out, let's say by April. And I'm going to start using a formal build team. I'm hoping that Unlikely Waffle and Cavolta will be part of that. I'm hoping Felonious will be part of that, Jiggerbov will be part of that, and a couple other folks that I haven't talked to yet for the vignettes. And more to come on that. One thing that I do want to start setting expectations about this map. So there's a lot of references. There's a lot of funny stuff in here, as you can see. And you'll see some funny stuff elsewhere in the map. However, I've been actually tempted to take out all of the player heads and just make them Steve heads. Now the reason for this is quite simple. When you start this map, you're not going to necessarily know a lot of people or know anybody in this city. You're not going to know many people in this city. And you don't care to know everybody that you walk by. So as you can see, none of these folks in here mean anything to you, the character. Or I should say mean anything to the main character. So they don't have names or anything. They're just shoppers. They're obviously shoppers. The people that are getting these shout outs from the Minecraft community know who they are. And I actually want the player in this map, the main character, to feel a little bit disconnected. I don't necessarily want you to be laughing and going ooh and ah and hey, there's this guy, there's that guy. I kind of want you to be immersed. I don't necessarily want you to, I don't want to break the immersion. And I want you to be among strangers, and I want you to feel a little disconnected from the other characters in the world. And I want you to, over time, get to know them and then have names appear over their heads. So I've been tempted to take out all the references and leave it Steve heads. I think I'm going to leave them in when I send this to my beta testers. Leave it as is, but I will be interested in their reaction to that specific question after the fact. Because if it is all Steve heads, it might actually just feel weird. But I kind of want you to feel awkward. Anyway, the other expectation that I want to start setting, though, which is actually more important for this map is not going to be suitable for kids. It may not be suitable for your YouTube channel if you don't like adult themes. So there's no swear words, but there are some references to adult activities and criminal activities, and there are definitely some things in this map that I've never seen in another Minecraft map. And I'm not talking about mechanics, I'm talking about the story itself. There are things that your character's going to be exposed to or have to deal with that are not suitable for kids. Now, I'm sure that some kids would play this and find it funny and all that good stuff. But I'll be putting a suitable warning on the forum thread when I put it up, because I just want to caution people. So I feel if you've ever read a Stephen King book, I would say it's on that level. So it's not like I have porn in here or like rape. There, I said it. That's not directly happening in the map, but it may be something that's alluded to in the background. If you read Stephen King books, this is on that level. It's not overtly bad, naughty, but naughty stuff happens. It's real. I feel like the themes that are going to be covered in here really happen in the world. And you may be putting yourself in some situations as the character that you don't like. So I need to get my beta testers' opinions on what's in here and if I'm overdoing it by putting this out here. If I'm putting this out too early. But one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because I don't have a lot of content for the next week. And as you know, I didn't have a lot of content starting in January. Now, typically, so this is where I transition into my YouTube channel update. Typically in January, I don't like to have a lot of content going up. I kind of like to start fresh, focus on one series with like one episode per week, and then start ramping things up again. I didn't have that series start, and I'm skipping MHC in January because I'm just so busy with work and busy rebuilding maps and rediscovering the art of storytelling in Minecraft maps. So anyway, there's not a lot of content, and there may be some days where I don't post anything at all. So if you are a frequent watcher, I'm not leaving, but things are going to slow down a bit because I'm going to focus a lot of my time on these vignettes, on my Minecraft realm, and possibly on resuming the Minecraft Hardcore challenges in February. Outside of that, and I'm definitely doing my favorite series, which is previously on Lost podcast about the TV show with Felonious. I want to do Hidden Gems later this year. I want to do some This Happened later this year. I'm not even playing Minecraft custom maps right now. I need to spend some time building maps again before I can play a lot. Now that said, I am so super eager this coming weekend to play the first of the Vanilla Challenge 3 maps. This one is from Felonious and Bongotez. So awesome that they teamed up in a Vanilla Challenge. A lot of people are doing multiplayer this time around. Some of us are slowing down on those maps. Building in Vanilla is really tough. Vanilla Survival, no creative mode, blah, blah, blah. If you know Vanilla Challenge, you know who you are. But Felonious and Bongo, they really got behind in their map and they finished it. So there's the first one out of the gate, which I may declare them the winners, but it sounds awesome. It's a murder mystery. It's called Who Shot Sam? And it's got a gorgeous build, and it's got like suspects and accusations and clues. Oh man, I really can't wait to play it. And everything was built in survival Minecraft, no creative mode. So congrats to Bongo and Felonious. That is the one map that I will be playing in the next couple weeks for sure. I think if maps come out from any of my other close friends, I'll be playing them. But otherwise, I've got the 60-minute map tag team tournament coming up in February. So I'm going to be, and I'm going to be taking my time playing those maps. So don't necessarily expect me to put out videos on February 1st and one a day. I'll announce more about that later. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I've also been keeping, well, before I describe any one given project, I've probably got about 6 or 7 projects that I will probably do this year. Some of them have been around for a while. Some of them are new, and I'm very excited about them. But anyway, for January, probably February, focus is going to be me making these vignettes, my 60-minute map tournament, possibly Minecraft Hardcore, and my realm. I'll get back to Vanilla 3 later in the year. I'll get back to playing maps later in the year. Who knows, I might do reviews later in the year. But just wanted to give you guys an update. So at the risk of continuing to ramble, this has been Ars Malik reporting to you from the video game store in my upcoming Minecraft vignette. And I'll talk to you later.